What's good, y'all? So I literally have not picked up this camera all day, like all day, and it's already 7 o'clock. My class starts in 30 minutes, but I wanted to get on here and show face because yeah, I literally have not vlogged all day, and my day has been like super busy and super productive per usual, which it usually is during the week. You know, dropping Bailey off for school, going to the gym, getting that little workout in, going to school myself, and then, you know, home to do some other motherly duties of whatever nature because I'm a mother. But I wanted to get on here real quick before I go to class and talk because I was having a conversation. Well, first of all, I was overhearing a conversation that was going on between my sister and her boyfriend, or whatever you want to call him, right? So I'm listening to the conversation and I'm just like, Lord be a shield. Because mind you, it's not like I'm eavesdropping. Like, y'all are in my house, I'm upstairs, y'all downstairs, but y'all so loud I can hear everything that's going on. This is a peaceful house. Y'all don't mind the shadows. The sun is going down. But anyway, so I'm hearing the conversation. I'm just like, y'all do not share any of the same values, like, period. Like, your idea of, you know, of a man and a woman together, and his idea, two different things. Like, because I had went downstairs when I heard all the fussing, and I was just like, this is a real peaceful house, y'all. And this is not even to spread out of business, because y'all really don't even know who my sister is, but this is a key of example about my point in a minute. So basically, I went downstairs and I was like, okay, he is basically very worldly. You know, he believes in the world values that men and women should split everything, and it basically, like, bill-wise, and everything should basically be like kind of like a roommate partnership, which to me is very worldly. Not saying that a woman shouldn't have to pay a bill, not saying a man should never have to cook. I'm not saying that, but what was coming out of his mouth was just very worldly. And me and my sister, we had the same mom, same dad. You know, our parents had been married like a long time. We just saw different things growing up, and so we have different values. Like, to us, a man is supposed to protect and provide. You know, like, that's, you know, the wife cooks and she cleans. Like, they both bring something to the table, but it's two different, you know, things. Not saying everything's like super gender specific, but I'm still very traditional. So a man, a woman always wants their man to protect and provide, okay? And that's what we need, right? We need our man to protect and provide. And the number one thing we want from a man is love. We want love. We're just loving creatures, okay? The number one thing a man wants is his peace. He wants peace, right? You know, to add on to his peace, respect and honor, right? So you're supposed to respect and honor your husband, and you're supposed to love your wife like Jesus loved the church. So this is all in the Bible, right? So I'm not really making this up. This is like legit. Back check your facts, okay? So I'm explaining to them, y'all don't agree on certain things. Y'all have two different viewpoints, but this is why women feel like, okay, if I am providing, I'm providing the whole household, like I'm paying the rent. There's a lot of women out there in relationships who are paying the full rent, paying majority of the bills, still taking care of kids, still cooking, still cleaning, right? But they're married. Y'all, I know some people dead smack married, right? Husband got the part-time job and still not doing nothing. But that's another story. So anyway, so as a woman, if I'm doing all of this, I cannot respect you and honor you. I don't respect you and honor you. And that's, respect for a woman is hard. It truly is hard, you know? Like, it's not something we easily do. We easily love, but we cannot easily respect. And for men, it's easy for them to respect things, but it's not, you know, easy for them to love things. So that's the whole balance of us being different, right? So I'm trying to explain to them this is why she's screaming this, but you're screaming this. Like, if a man's not protecting and providing, he doesn't feel like a man. A real man doesn't feel like a man. He's a little boy. So if you could do bad, like if a woman's cooking, cleaning, making sure the kids are straight, basically doing everything by herself, what does she need a man for? Why is the man breathing? Like, why are you sitting on my couch eating bonbons? Why? No. Get off my couch. You know, I was like, you know. So he was pretty much agreeing with me. A man wants to be respected. A man wants to be honored. A man wants his peace. And she was agreeing with me. Like, they both couldn't, you know, disagree. Right? And so after he left, I was talking to her. I was like, y'all have two different set of values. Y'all basically do not think alike. Like, y'all don't have the same perspective on things. Why continue this? There's nothing y'all agree on at all. And y'all, my sister is older than me. I'm actually the middle child, but she's older than me. And I'm like, y'all legit do not agree on anything. Let me check what time it is. Okay, we're fine. I'm like, y'all literally do not agree on anything at all. Point blank, period. Why even continue this relationship? That's like when they say you're not supposed to marry someone of a different faith. It never really works out. Like, it never really does. Like, I had a coworker, he was Jehovah Witness, and he was explaining to me, like, you never, a Jehovah Witness would never, well, him preferably, I'm sure it's been done, but anyway, he would never marry someone who wasn't Jehovah Witness or wasn't willing to convert to Jehovah Witness, because their religion is different from that of Christianity and that of Muslims, and that's true. They're, you know, it's just truly different. Like, they still believe in, you know, the same God. We all pray to the same God, but the way we go about it is different. And for that reasoning, if we're not agreeing on how we pray to the same God, how are we supposed to be together? Like, answer me that. Please answer me. How are we supposed to be together and function? And if we can't even agree how you're supposed to, you know, like, come on now. That is the foundation of the situation. Like, I could never marry somebody who was Muslim or who was, you know, a Jehovah's Witness or, you know, a Buddhist or, you know, someone who wasn't, you know, like, I'm Christian. I solely believe in Christianity, and my husband is also Christian. Like, two different faiths cannot properly work together. And I say this from experience because I had a friend. We're not really friends anymore, but we're not friends at all, actually. But anyway, back in middle school and some of high school, I had a friend, and her parents were divorced, and they were actually of different faiths. And apparently they had always been from different faiths. Her mom was a Buddhist and her dad was Christian, and she later down the line became an atheist. She was like, there's no way you can, like, pray to God differently. So she was just like, there can't be a God, like, you know, like. So she just went down that road. And it just doesn't work out. Like, how can a house divided will not stand. It just won't. So if we don't have the same values and we don't believe in the same thing, this ain't going nowhere. This is not going anywhere. And that's why people need to stop thinking with their flesh, and you should solely, you know, control your flesh. I forgot the actual, you know, scripture, but it says a man that cannot control their flesh is like a city with no walls. Anything goes. You don't stand for anything. And that's a problem. That is a problem. And you can use that in a bunch of different, you know, scenarios, like relationships. If you cannot control your flesh, anything in the relationship gonna go. It's a free-for-all. You'll take whatever. That's a problem. That is a huge issue. But y'all, I need to get into class. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video off here. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all stay encouraged. I hope y'all are staying in y'all word. I hope y'all are staying blessed. Y'all have a good one. Bye.